acknowledge and understand that being a teacher today is dramatically different from when I was in school, okay? And there are different challenges they have. All the kids are smarter than you. That's got to be a tough one, right? Mm-hmm. Back then, I was the only one smarter than the teacher. But,
gosh,
cell phones have just flat out kind of changed what school is. Is that a fair way to put it? I mean, there's no other piece of technology, I think, that has impacted education as much as a phone in the hand of a kid, whether it be elementary, junior high, or high school.
Remember when they threatened that it was going to be the calculator that would be the end of all of us?
Absolutely. Yeah, your TI-55, your Texas Instruments.
Well, now we have AI and ChatGPT, and everybody's doing their work off of that. I mean, it takes 1 second. But you make a good point. Yeah, in this high school in Tucson, there's a teacher, and his name is Mr. Rutherford.
Yeah, it's my side of town in Tucson, by the way. He was teaching at Saguaro High School. I was right down the street.
I didn't know they had schools in Tucson. I was absolutely floored.
Keep it up.
Anyway, he's a biology teacher,
Ooh.
And he said, "I'm quitting." They won't put their phones down. He said he tried everything in the world to get the kids to power down. Here's my question, though, because I'm reading the story and we dug into it a little bit, and it seems to me, I don't think this is the reason he's quitting, by the way. I don't
think there's more to this.
I think there's way more to it, because what he's saying is he tried to get kids to go home and stay off the phone. I don't think this is an in-school, in-class phone issue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he did an extra credit thing where he checked their screen time.
Right. So what? If they're on their phone at home, so what? You can't stop what they do at home.
Well, I think he was trying to tie it into biology.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think he was trying to make this into like a science project.
All right.
And he was trying to figure out how much their screen time did things like affected their sleep and things. So I understand where he was going with this.
Right.
But he also became very, very frustrated that at no time was he ever going to beat the phone, right?
No, the kids weren't interested in it. Yeah. Like if you're a teacher, you know, my wife was a teacher for almost 30 years, and she said towards the end, she's like, I got to do a song and dance to get these guys, get these kids.
To get their attention,
to get their attention, yeah. Maybe he just missed on this one assignment. But is that really the reason? Like, that's the reason? There are a lot of different reasons you'll walk away from teaching, and it's not because kids are on the cell phone at home. I think the main reason that a lot of people that I know who are teachers that are walking away is that kids are undisciplined, and parents will take their kids' side every time against the teacher.
That never happened when we went to school, right?
Total opposite with us.
I'm being dead serious,
oh,
and I say this with all due respect to all those wonderful teachers I had. Yeah. Never once did my parents take my side against any teacher I ever had.
Yeah.
If the teacher or the school sent home a note or, God forbid, a phone call, I was toast. There was no appeals process. I couldn't go to the Supreme Court with this. I was out.
Yeah.
It was one strike and you're done.
Yeah.
And now, as you said, the Gaydos bride knew exactly what that like as a teacher, where the parents want to come in and litigate for the kid.
That's why I have said, and it is a genius idea, we should put body cameras on teachers.
Let's go to the videotape. It's like that. It's like the instant replay commercial.
Yeah.
Remember the one they have where people go, "You never said that." Yeah, you did. Let's go to the video replay. Go to the video replay and see what happened.
Yeah. Little Ralph over there was a pain in the rear end today, and you email the parents. Little Ralph was this, that, and he's under his desk and he's kicking and he's crying and and the parent goes, I don't believe it. Well, let's check the body camera.
Let's go to the body cam.
With technology, you just text it over.
I think a lot of classrooms have cameras in them now, just for
maybe
he said, she said. I think a lot of them do, and I can tell. So let me just say something. I think while Mr. Rutherford at Saguaro High School in Tucson might have some other things going on that are leading him to walk away from being a biology teacher.
Money.
He does have a point.
Okay, what's the point?
He says his argument is the kids are just getting numb. And he says he's working harder and harder to get their attention. They use their phones to numb themselves. They are checked out. They can't put it away. They can't disconnect from it. And we've heard that some of the apps out there, the geniuses that developed the apps did it specifically for that reason, so that you can't put it down. You can't be away from it.
Yeah. Like I was, I was just watching some TV last night.
I thought you were going to say practicing your TikTok dances.
No.
Okay.
No. That's on the weekend.
Okay.
I look at my phone, right, and it's getting late. And I'm like, well, I got to get to bed. But they're reels. I mean, I got to see them all.
A couple of videos. And then an hour later, you're like, what have I been doing?
It's 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
Well, and then you can just lay it down. Let's say you're doing something else. You lay your phone down. Maybe you're watching television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're thoroughly interested in the show, maybe. But all of a sudden, you just reach over there and you pick it up.
It is so hard.
And it's like, why did I even do that? There's nothing new on there that wasn't there a moment ago.
It's like Pavlovian, right? You just automatically reach for it. And I got to tell you, I think it really changes the way we watch things. I find myself, because I will acknowledge that I pick up my phone and I cannot look at my phone and watch a TV show at the same time. I can't do it.
No. Oh, I can do it.
No, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on the TV show. So I find myself rewinding TV shows all the time because at least I'm like, I had no idea what just happened last 30 seconds.
Everybody wants two screens now. You're going to have to watch, know. But, it's crazy. Okay. It's crazy. But this biology teacher said enough's enough. They're not listening to me.
No us.
They're on their phone. I gave them all this stuff to take home and do an experiment. They didn't listen to me, and I'm done. I'm gonna check out.
They're too busy with their reels, their TikTok, and those kids are.
It's awesome.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.